Everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Becca with House of Lenormand. Today is October 16th, Wednesday, October 16th, 2019, and I wanted to say hello and welcome to all of the new subscribers. I've been getting a lot of feedback in the comments on stuff you guys want to see. You want me to read on the Kurds. That's going to be difficult. It's just a really bad situation over there. I wanted to take a look at the U.S. foreign relations after this administration. You guys wanted me to look at Fox News, Kushner, if we're ever going to get the information out of the servers. I do need to make time to post the grand tableaus for Junior. I got a request to do one from Lisa. Hi, Lisa. On Mulvaney. My sister and I had done one on MBS, so I do need to take the time to put that grand tableau up and find the time to actually film it, because those are pretty lengthy videos. I've been getting a lot of emails as well on what deck I use, and the deck that I use is Cheeto Marchetti's Gilded Reverie Lenormand. This is the expanded edition. You can find this on Amazon. I think it's less than 20 bucks. When you get this deck, it's going to come with a small book here that has a little descriptor on the actual cards. And it does come with extra cards that are not traditional to the Petite Jeu, which is the small game for the Lenormand, which only has 36 cards. You're going to get this one here, which is, I don't know, I think it's Time, the Bridge, the Dice, the Mask, the Wishing Well, this other one here, I don't know what this is, a Labyrinth, a Magnifying Glass. You're also going to get 2 cards for the birds. You don't need both. I picked the ones with the owls. The other one to choose from is this one with cardinals and a little cute little birdhouse. And then you're going to get 2 options for your character cards, your significator, a man and a woman. I take those out. My sister leaves hers in. I typically don't, because if I need to identify other people in the reading, I will look at the playing card insert. Most Lenormand decks that you get will have a playing card insert somewhere in the card. For this one, it's down here. So if I need to identify other characters, I just look for the playing card and see if I'm dealing with perhaps more male players or more female players. The book that I use is Rana George's The Essential Lenormand. You can also find this one on Amazon. It's about 25 bucks. It's less than $30, I'm pretty sure. And if you don't want to make the investment in a deck of playing cards, you can always use a regular deck of playing cards like this. This is the one that I carry in my purse. I have a video here on my channel that shows you how to use a regular deck of playing cards and transpose it to the Lenormand system. So all I've done is taken the equivalent and just written the Lenormand number on here. So like the 9 of clubs is card number 14 in the Lenormand. That is the fox. And I've done that to the whole deck, so it's a little bit, you know, unambiguous. So this is the one I carry in my purse with me. Just because, you know. Also, I've gotten a lot of questions that I wanted to take a few minutes to address. The Lenormand system is not in any way, shape, or form familiar to the Tarot system. There's a very large set of differences. The Lenormand system, you need 2 to 3 cards to be able to form a concept, because you do not read the cards individually. If I were to pull this card, I would just know that it's a change, a transfer, flight by air, or an upgrade, but I couldn't tell you anything else. So I would need something around it to give me a better descriptor. This could be changing and upgrading at an institution, probably the government. This could be an airport, an institution that you do travel by air, stuff like that. So you need more than one card to be able to read. Also, if you were to take the Lenormand system and try to do a Celtic cross with it, it's not going to work, simply because you need more than one card to form a concept. I've been getting emails as well as to why I'm able to identify people, places, or things and give a little bit more detail. It's simply because of the Lenormand system lends itself to that. It's considered a more practical deck, meaning it deals with day-to-day happenings. So another difference between the Lenormand and the Tarot is in this system you have positive, negative, and neutral cards. The Tarot doesn't really have that. The Tarot, you have your suits for the swords, the wands, the cups, and the pentacles. You don't have that here. So because of the way that the system is set up, the Petit Jeu, which is the small game, which is the Lenormand system as we know it today, because of that, and because of the fact that it deals more with day-to-day happenings, it allows you to, I guess, describe people, places, and things a little bit better. Not that it can't be done with tarot. It just gives you a little bit more detail. So you can absolutely learn to use this system and use it in conjunction with your tarot, or use this and then tarot as the secondary. I mean, it's all up to you. There's no right or wrong. And a channel that I would highly recommend would be Donna Lay's channel here on YouTube. It is Tarot Tribe Beyond Worlds. That's where I started to learn. I was watching her videos and I made myself my own little deck, and then eventually I invested in the book, and that's all I did. It was really that simple. So you don't really need to go and spend a ton of money right off the back to get started. You can just use a regular deck of playing cards, and I'll try to remember to link that video excuse me, down for you below. So, and also the spreads in the Lenormand are lines of 3, double lines of 3, lines of 5, double lines of 5, lines of 7 or 9, or double lines of 7 or 9, a box spread, and the Grand Tableau, which uses the entire deck, and there's houses and all that other stuff involved as well. So I hope that helps. I hope that was a thorough enough explanation. I'm trying to, decipher it for you as best I can. So, this is going to be heavy. So let's see if we can, take a look at the Kurds today. I was kind of, I'm watching the news over there in the bedroom. I'm in a spare bedroom. I finally invested in a small table, like a card playing table, because I've been kind of like migrating all over my house to try to find quiet time or peaceful, quiet place. And so I finally invested in a small little card table, and I have it set up here in a spare bedroom in our home, and it's been working out really well. So I did see today on the news that Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer walked out of a meeting with Trump because he was insulting people and just saying that, there's a bunch of sand over there, go play in the sand, there's plenty of sand for you to, I mean, it's just, it's bad. I've seen some interviews with our servicemen and women and how they're feeling about us betraying our Kurdish allies. Lindsey Graham, the barking chihuahuas out there throwing a fit, saying that he would be Trump's worst enemy. I'll believe that when I see it. And only in response to what's going on right now in Syria. So let's go ahead and dive in and look at the Kurds. Also, I'm going to try to figure out how to download the software that's required for doing a live. You guys said that you would be interested in that. So I'm going to try to figure that out, and then I'll post something in like the YouTube portion where you can leave like a small post to let you guys know for anybody that's interested ever catching a live. I would have to figure out who wants to be a moderator in case we get any trolls. And yeah, let's look at the Kurds. So let's see. Let me see, how am I going to ask this? What is going to be, no, not what's going to be. I want to know what will be the fate of the Kurds. I think that that is how a viewer left it in the comments section. What is going to be the fate of the Kurds? What is going to be the fate of the Kurds? Okay, so I hope you guys can see that okay. We have the bouquet, the heart, the crossroads right in the middle, followed by the ship right in the middle. The moon and the sun. Down here we have the clouds, the snake, the ship, the cross, and the lilies. There's a separation here and they're moving somewhere else. This could be displacement. It's uprooting and leaving. The road ahead is going to be quite difficult for them. It's going to take a very long time to heal and have peace there. There's a betrayal right here. They've been left in the dark and betrayed here. This is Trump pulling out and putting them in some serious trials here. Serious difficulties and burdens. This is Islamic faith here, so it looks like I do know that the Kurds are Christian. It looks like they tried to, I don't see the ring here, so I can't say relationship. I'm not seeing the dog, so I can't say alliances, but I am seeing an Islamic faith here. That there's no love here for the U.S. anymore, with the heart knighting over here to the cross. Here's a false gift here, or a promise. Not a promise, but there's a lot of serious sadness and confusion here. They've been seriously wounded emotionally because of a betrayal. And people having to flee, having to uproot and leave, go somewhere else. Here's a separation. The crossroads is choices, alternatives, options. It's where you go to make a choice, so like a voting booth, but it's also a separation where something goes either this way or that way. So it's almost like they're realigning here. They're moving away from the U.S. and realigning. Going to take a long time to heal here. Christian faith here, Islamic faith here. I'm not seeing anything here that's talking about or indicative of a truce of some sort. If this is a faith or a country that is represented by a symbol that has the moon, which would be Turkey, they're showing success here. As for the Kurds, it's going to be a very long time. I know that Pence and Pompeo are on their way over there to try to reach some sort of an agreement here. That agreement is going to be burdensome. Something's going to happen where Pence and Pompeo are not going to be able to fix the mess that Trump has created over there. Because if this is representing Turkey, something that is symbolized by the moon, they're going after what they want. And the Kurds here are having to flee and go somewhere else. That's going to be quite difficult for them, and it's going to take a long time, months, to achieve peace. This is not going to be peace that is achieved overnight. This is going to take a few months. Also, the lilies here is something that takes a long time, and also the card for the winter. It needs a gestation period. It's not something that is going to happen quickly. Let me see. I'm double checking myself here with the lilies. Yeah, for timing, the lilies is winter, a long time, or the 30th of the month. But this is going to take a very long time to fix. A very long time to fix. They're going to have to go away somewhere else, somewhere far, perhaps in an area that's very hot, perhaps deserty here. I mean, it's all the Middle East, so that applies. But they're seriously feeling a strong sense of betrayal here. From the U.S. and from Turkey here. There's someone else coming in here with the lilies. With the bouquet being the Queen of Spades, the clouds being the King of Clubs, and here we have the Queen of Clubs. Here we have the King of Spades. I'm seeing the possibility of 2 women, 2 men involved. The 2 men could be one that's quite religious here. That would be Pence. And the other one here is a liar and a betrayer, shading things up. That could be Pompeo. But the other 2 women, because there's several characters involved here as well, with the crossroads right in the middle. I don't know who these 2 women would be. If you guys have any ideas, please let me know down in the description box below, because I'm seeing 2 men, which we know is Pompeo and Pence, and then there's 2 women here. I don't know who that would be. I don't know who that would be, because if this is a woman here with the bouquet, she knights over here to the ship. But it looks like there's someone coming in here, different players, 1, 2, 3, different players here, 3 that are moving in to fill in this separation, to fill in this vacuum that's left, because the crossroads knights over here to the lilies, that's wherever you look, it's problems, big confusion, smoke. It could literally be smoke. If this is some sort of aid to be brought in, it's bad here. It's like it can't happen here and here. The roads, if this is literally talking about roads, somewhere where you drive, trails and roads, they need to be cleared up here. If this is aid, for the aid to be delivered. But it looks like that journey through those roads is quite difficult. It needs to be cleared up. It looks like they're going to be displaced for a while, and they have a difficult journey ahead. Whatever Mike Pence and Pompeo are doing, it doesn't it doesn't fix it right away. There's no money cards here, so I can't talk about the sanctions. There's no success here either with this corner. The clouds mirrors over here to the, or the sun mirrors down here to the clouds. There's no success. This is super, super bad. It's going to take a very long time to restore happiness and peace in the region. We are seen as betrayers and liars. There's no love for us here. They're moving away in a different direction. And we all know that they've had to turn to Russia. Even though I'm not seeing the bear here to symbolize Russia, they've all had to turn to Russia for protection. I'm also not seeing any cards here that would signal protection other than the lilies, which would be an older person that is wiser. Let me see. Let me double check myself. An older person that is wiser. A protector of some sort, but it would have to be, but this right here is Mike Pence with the King of Spades and the cross. That's Mike Pence, a Puritist, a religious figure. Yeah, a situation will take a long time to be restful and peaceful. There's some sort of passive action. Let me see. There's a protector here because this, if we read this as a person, because it's the King of Spades, it would be someone that is experienced, mature, wise, older, or senior, a mentor, a counselor, a guru, someone that is established, someone that is calm, passive, and peaceful, a conservative or a traditionalist, a person that's a good judge of character, and a protector. This is Mike Pence. Mike Pence is trying to have some sort of success there, but like I said, this is going to take a very long time to resolve. We're at 22 minutes. I'm so sorry, you guys. Let's see if we can get the outcome on Pence and Pompeo. What is going to be the outcome of Mike Pence and Mike Pompeo's trip to Turkey? What will be the outcome of Mike Pompeo and Mike Pence's trip to Turkey? What is going to be the outcome of Mike Pompeo and Mike Pence going to Turkey? There it is again. What is going to be the outcome of Mike Pompeo and Mike Pence visiting Turkey? Long-term burden right in the middle. What is going to be the outcome of Mike Pence and Mike Pompeo meeting with Turkey? What is going to be the outcome of Mike Pompeo and Mike Pence visiting Turkey? I don't know if there's a female ambassador to Turkey or something, but what is going to be the outcome of Mike Pence and Mike Pompeo visiting Turkey? What is going to be the outcome of Mike Pence or Mike Pompeo visiting Turkey? What is going to be the outcome of Mike Pence and Mike Pompeo visiting Turkey? What is going to be the outcome? Okay, I'm seeing children that are passing here. I hope you guys can see that. It's showing up pretty clear in my computer. Children are dying here. It's like they're wanting to establish themselves in that part of the country and spread out, perhaps claim more land, claim more property. This is the sanctions blocking money here. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. There's a woman coming in here that is older, wiser, a protector. I'm not sure if this Kashinites here, and she's got this below it. I'm not sure if there is a female ambassador to Turkey. Here's Mike Pence right here with the cross knighting over to the lilies. Here's another person that has money that's being blocked. This could be what's his name, Pompeo and the sanctions, or Mulvaney, not Mulvaney, what's his name, Mnuchin blocking the money, sanctions. But I'm seeing, that's horrible. There's a Christian faith here and a faith that has to do with a star. That whole region. This would be more like Judaism. This is more like Christianity. And we got Turkey before it with the moon. This is going to take a seriously long time. On the corners here, we have the tree and the lilies. Trees don't sprout out overnight. They take years. This is the child for time is 1 year minimum. This is minimum of 3 months, or in the winter. This is a long time, or the winter. This is going to take a long time to fix, you guys. It looks like they're going to threaten them perhaps with sanctions, but this, children will pass, children will be burdened. There is no solution to this problem here. There is no, if this is a huge problem, a burden, pain, a trial, suffering, sacrifice, children being sacrificed, children dying here, it's stuck, it's permanent. If this is a problem, there's an obstacle right behind it. There's a woman that may need to come in to help fix this, but this woman is going to take a long time to step in. This woman here in the corners, she may be someone that is famous. She may be someone that's in the media. She may be someone that is well known and popular. A woman that is stable, older, wiser, that's in the media. I don't know if this is some sort of ambassador or something, but this woman is well known and popular in the media, perhaps. A woman that has a strategy, a woman that can look at a map. If this is a black box here, it has to do with technology. This can be in regards to a server and securing money for a long time here. Even though I'm not seeing the birds, so I can't tell you about a conversation that took place. I'm just seeing the possibility of a server here, long-term loss here, or something that is in a server that's permanent and stays. This here is a permanent burden, permanent sacrifice, permanent, just permanent problems here. Blocking the money isn't going to do anything. It's not going to do anything. And I think we all know that. Because here's an ending and a huge obstacle, or the mountain is also the card of a powerful enemy. So it's almost like this obstacle remains for, this could be someone that's a reporter. This could be someone that is on the news. She doesn't knight over here to the coffin, so I can't say that this is the woman that we're hearing about that was a reporter that was tortured and beaten to death, which is if this is in regards, well, we don't have the ship here, so I can't say rockets and missiles. This is small funds, small money, small business here. With the child knighting over here to the fish. Mike Pence isn't going to be able to establish a damn thing. Too late, buddy. Too late. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave that there. I don't want to get into that anymore. I'm going to close this off here, and then I think I'm going to read on U.S. foreign relations after Mango Mussolini's out of office. Fox News. So thank you so much for being with me, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.